Okay, so we're back. Last time we were talking to Kreia, and we're going to keep talking to Kreia because the stuff Kreia has to say is usually interesting.
As much as I hate that, because I don't like her. I really don't.
So what happened to Malik?
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
So what happened to Revan?
Yeah.
After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and
Are we gonna run into him?
No.
Aww.
He said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak.
If you want to know what happens to Revan, you have to play the Old Republic MMO.
Really? Ah.
Yeah,
Where Revan wanders now.
basically Revan found proof of the real Sith Empire, and then
Wait, there. What?
Okay.
Clearly, I don't know my canon because I'm like the real one. What are you talking about?
the one that is the bad guys for the MMO.
Mm-hmm.
So are you saying Revan saved the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps.
Oh my God, she's so Alec Guinness.
Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
It probably will. I think we'll be okay.
All right, then we must do what we can until it has a chance to recover from the war.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieved.
And this is where we start to find the core of Kreia's own personal philosophy, which weirdly enough begins to mirror the philosophy of the Shadows from Babylon 5.
It is established.
You know, you're right. They do.
Yeah.
That refinement through conflict.
I think the major difference between Kreia and the Shadows is that the Shadows sought to impose that on the galaxy, whereas Kreia just thinks this is how the galaxy naturally happens. There's no reason to help it along.
Yeah, the Shadows were like, let's cause war.
Yeah.
Let's inflict war on everyone else, or even be the aggressor.
So perhaps it's better that the Republic stands on its own.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated.
Ooh, like the one we just blew up. Whoops.
Or refugees.
Or the one we're going to.
We're gonna blow up another planet?
No, the one we're going to go to, Telos, was a planet that was destroyed by Malak, because Malak was a doofus who went around blowing up planets he didn't like.
That's a really bad idea.
Yeah, Revan was smarter. Revan would try and maintain the infrastructure of the Republic alive.
Yeah, doing Scorched Earth and then trying to take over that republic. Not a good idea.
It was never what was important ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi.
That seems a little bit selfish. Oh, all those people we lost? Nah, no big deal as long as we survive.
One waged by droids.
I don't think that's what she's saying. What she's saying is that this was, at its core, a war about philosophy and religion.
Mm-hmm.
The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy.
Which, to be fair, most of the major conflicts in Star Wars always just boil down to the Sith and the Jedi.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
The death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper that shall herald the darkness to come.
Well, that's a lot to take in at once. I need time to reflect on this.
Yeah.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from
It doesn't sound like he can. Hey, Anne's not so bad, just... Okay, maybe he is.
fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not upwards.
Ooh.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Oh, we lost influence with Kreia. Let's go back to
I
the...
feel like it's gonna be really hard to maintain influence with her.
In a weird way, it's kind of not. The fastest and best way to influence with Kreia is by not so much agreeing with her, but just promising to consider what it is she's teaching you.
So even if you're like, even if you think, I think you're wrong, at least saying, well, I'll think about it.
Yeah. Hey, Anne, how's it going? I see you're typing with the gun out. For someone who's without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good looking once.
And that's really all that matters.
Increases like that.
Are you that desperate?
Yes.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If I had a decent Navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After
Yeah, she was wounded, letting us escape.
Whoa, all right, don't get mad at me.
That seems like an overreaction.
Stay behind the
That old witch, whoa, back up, don't attack me.
but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
So is this where we just run around being like, guys, let's all play
And
nice?
it's not working. So we still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice. It's the only place Varagus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Varagus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy.
By the way, he's not actually hitting any buttons.
Yeah. Just
All
moving
right.
his hand around.
I'll do that.
What happened?
What?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Varagus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they took it.
Oh yeah?
This is another one of those little choose your own backstory parts. We're gonna get to pick what kind of lightsaber we had.
Single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
But I've already been focusing us down the path of not being an obvious Mary Sue, so we're gonna go with single hilt.
Yeah.
I really don't like the idea of the double-bladed lightsaber being a Jedi thing. And no, it wasn't red. Those are Sith weapons.
Yeah? Unique how?
Alright, so what color was it? We are a Jedi Sentinel, so they usually have yellow lightsabers.
Yes.
Alright.
Must have been something. Would be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said,
He's quite
check
sensitive.
our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
But we got more light side points. How are we standing in the light side anyway? Ooh, our posture changed.
Oh.
And this pose was not meant to have fabric, so our hands are going through it. Whoops. Alright.
Oopsie.
So now we can go from Paragus, which we never need to come back to because
Yes.
it technically no longer exists,
Yeah.
to Telos.
Let's do it.
So you can see half of it is barren and the other half of it has like floating metal parts all around it. Okay, so we just landed on Telos and are immediately going to be accosted by customs.
So pretty accurate. I mean, can you say you really blame them?
If they think we caused the explosion,
Well, we did.
here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so... I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
So does this mean we're under arrest or what?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer. In the meantime, you're...
So under arrest-ish?
Indefinitely too.
Wonderful.
Yes, that includes you. You are a droid.
So he also understands droids.
Yep.
You'll have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
And they're going to take all of our gear.
Ah, damn it.
Will I be able to get my gear back?
You are cleared of any involvement. Your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held
Magic 8 Ball? What do you think?
Orders could be arranged.
Signs point to no.
Placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I mean, I understand, but I don't agree.
My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
I don't want
Not going to jail.
to... I don't want to get into a fight with customs just as we get here, so we're going to cooperate.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
And, someone's coming up to the Ebon Hawk.
Who's that?
This is the Handmaiden. She's the character who won't be joining us in this adventure.
Won't be joining us?
Nope. You only get the Handmaiden if you're a male character.
Why is that?
Held here briefly.
I don't know.
Orders are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak.
That seems really strange.
To escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
The Force Cage? This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made.
I'm under house arrest. Why do I have to be in a cage?
Okay.
We're being awfully cooperative.
Again, we don't really have much choice. They took all of our stuff.
Might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
I'm just glad he's not like, oh, I wish our cages were joined. Hey, we could get really comfortable. Because I could see him doing that.
Okay, so now there's this guy.
This is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
What's going on?
The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know.
There's that exchange plot coming back to bite us.
I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
So I don't know if you find like development trivia as interesting as I do, but I found a little bit of like this guy's plot got completely changed
Yeah.
during development.
What was it originally?
So initially he was supposed to be a member of a secret order of assassins called the Genoherodin,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess they felt that this game was already too heavily plot loaded, so instead they just turned him into a generic exchange bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
When we come back to it, I'll point out parts in the game where like, this used to be part of the Genoherodin plotline, and then it got changed to this.
Okay.
Along with pointing out moments where it was like, this used to be cut content, now it's back in the game.
Yes, I know you do enjoy pointing out, hey, if we'd played this originally, we wouldn't have had this.
So far we haven't ran into a lot of cut content.
It's all like really minor stuff. Like,
It is.
Oh, this animation was missing.
It's not like when you run to the end of the game where the whole ending is missing.
Wait, what?
This game shipped with a barely functioning ending.
No.
Yes. It had a 13-month development cycle.
Oh, Jesus. How did they get away with that?
Well, it was because LucasArts. They were like, okay, everyone liked KOTOR, so make a sequel to KOTOR, and do it in 13 months.
And a broken Jedi and no match.
Because quality doesn't matter.
Because the gaming industry refuses to learn the lesson about getting something out quickly for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, like... Oh, we're fighting him? Why?
He's trying to kill us!
Oh, okay.
And they took all of our weapons, so all we can do is punch him to death.
Punch and kick him to death while he
And Kreia
shoots
does
us.
some spinning crane kicks.
Okay, that's pretty cool, though.
Man down! Quick! Call a medic! Alright,
Now we're gonna get into trouble for real.
back up, Smoke. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
The really messed up part was that Obsidian wanted to release a free patch after this game came out that would put in a lot of the cut stuff, and LucasArts said no. Impressive. You allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin. Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
Yes.
Arrange for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete.
No more force cages?
Yep.
Thank you.
Personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Great. Another investigation.
Sir, Lieutenant Yima reported this incident.
We're not very nice to him, are we?
No, but I think we have deserved, like, just a little bit of a right to be snarky.
Just a little bit. Alright, I think we're about up for this time.
Okay, we'll be continuing these conversations on Checkpoint tomorrow.
2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident. But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
No. Okay, we'll see you guys next time on Checkpoint, where we will continue this conversation, because there's going to be a lot of these.
A lot, really?
Yeah.
Okay.